Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news.
Versace's official website for China quietly removed Zhao Lusi's endorsement poster overnight, making what was originally intended to be a glamorous brand night event in Beijing become one of the most ironic moments in the entertainment industry this year. According to insider sources, the brand had established a public opinion risk assessment team specifically for this event. All attending celebrities were required to undergo a 3-hour background check. However, Zhao Lusi was the only one whose qualification was directly revoked. This unexpected move sparked widespread speculation and discussion in the industry. While the reasons behind her disqualification remain unclear, it reflects how, in today's entertainment landscape, public relations and social perception play an enormous role in celebrity endorsements and brand partnerships. Brands are increasingly cautious about the reputational risks that could come with associating with certain individuals, especially when faced with sensitive public opinions or potential controversies. This incident has raised questions about how much control brands have over their celebrity partnerships and how external factors, such as social media influence and public sentiment, can affect an artist's career. The situation also shines a light on the challenges faced by celebrities in maintaining a spotless image in an ever-vigilant public eye. This outcome had been anticipated 3 days earlier, during the Mango TV promotional conference. The trailer for A Little Courage, where Zhao Lusi was set to be the main lead, was unexpectedly pulled. The director's office was photographed with lights on late into the night, sparking rumors and speculation. This sudden change raised eyebrows, suggesting that there were underlying issues that led to the abrupt decision. The situation has drawn attention to the stakes environment of the entertainment industry, where last-minute shifts in projects' promotions can reflect larger behind-the-scenes concerns, including brand image, public opinion, and even internal conflicts. Zhao Lusi's association with A Little Courage was highly anticipated, so this move left fans and industry insiders questioning what could have led to such a drastic step. The incident adds to the growing scrutiny that celebrities face, not only for their on-screen performances but for how they are perceived off-screen, and how this perception can directly impact their professional projects. According to sources, the Healing variety show, which had a production budget of 230 million yuan, was forced to face a major setback when an audio recording leaked. The recording revealed that Zhao Lusi had requested the production team to forge a depression diagnosis during the filming. This scandal caused over 20 advertisers to pull their sponsorships in haste, bringing a sudden halt to the show's momentum. Looking back to December 2024, Zhao Lusi's studio had posted a set of black and white photos with the caption, "Pausing for a better reunion." At the time, this seemed like a mere break in her schedule, but in light of the recent events, many began to connect the dots. The timing of her hiatus and the subsequent fallout surrounding her professional conduct raised concerns about her mental health and the pressures she may have been under, both personally and professionally. This incident has highlighted the dark side of fame, where actions made in private can have public consequences, and how the balance between maintaining a personal life and a public image can sometimes be overwhelming. It also underscores the importance of maintaining integrity, especially in an industry driven by public opinion and brand endorsements. The image of her curled up in a wheelchair, looking frail, combined with the cold lighting of the hospital corridor, immediately ignited discussions about Zhao Lusi's supposed depression. Fans shared before and after photos showing her 15-kilogram weight loss and tearfully detailed how the alleged abuse she suffered from the director on the set of Stars in the Sky had led to her illness. In just 3 days, the related topic reached over 2.8 billion views, sparking an overwhelming response across social media. This whirlwind of attention highlighted the intense pressure faced by celebrities, often fueled by a mix of personal struggles and public expectations. As the topic of Zhao Lusi's depression spread rapidly, discussions surrounding the mistreatment she allegedly endured on set gained momentum. Many fans expressed outrage, calling for accountability and offering support to the actress. However, with all eyes on her, questions about the truth behind the claims and the motivations of those involved were soon to follow. This situation underscores how celebrity culture, fueled by media exposure and public scrutiny, can sometimes blur the lines between personal privacy and the demands of fame. The turning point came on January 7, 2025. Zhao Lusi, who was supposed to be recovering in a rehabilitation center, suddenly appeared at a Hermes charity gala in Shanghai. She was photographed laughing and conversing with the brand's executives, which caused a stir among fans and the media alike. Her appearance at the event was seen as a stark contrast to the frail, ill image she had projected just weeks before. Many people were left questioning the authenticity of her earlier claims about her health struggles, leading to widespread speculation about whether the depression diagnosis was fabricated. The incident sparked a wave of discussions, with some supporting her while others expressed disappointment or disbelief over the apparent contradiction. Netizens soon noticed that Zhao Lusi was wearing a Van Cleef & Arpels custom necklace worth 4.7 million yuan, and carrying a platinum bag adorned with 228 real diamonds. This glaring contrast between her luxurious appearance and the image of a depressed patient in need of quiet healing created an absurd disconnect. The real media backlash began when the teaser for Small Courage, a healing variety show she was supposed to promote, was leaked. The timing was uncanny, as it coincided with the ongoing controversies surrounding her health claims. The disconnect between her supposed fragile condition and her glamorous appearance at high-profile events fueled widespread outrage. Fans, advertisers, and the public began to question the credibility of her earlier statements, sparking a massive public relations crisis for both her and the brand she represented. While filming in the Tibetan region at an altitude of 4,800 meters, Zhao Lusi demanded the production team set up a temperature-controlled tent for her, which caused a local school to experience a power outage for 3 days. Faced with the lack of flush toilets at a shepherd's home, she tearfully said on camera, "I didn't realize that there are people in the world who live like this." This statement instantly sparked outrage across the internet, especially considering that Zhao Lusi was being paid a whopping 1.66 million yuan for just 8 hours of filming in that episode. The stark contrast between her privileged position and her comments, which seemed out of touch with the hardships faced by the locals, further fueled the backlash against her. The situation took an even more dramatic turn with the exposure of medical records on March 15. The head of the psychiatry department at a top-tier hospital anonymously availed on an online forum that Zhao Lusi's team had attempted to use a 2 million yuan payment to obtain a false diagnosis certificate. This revelation added fuel to the fire, deepening the public's skepticism about the authenticity of her earlier claims regarding mental health issues and further damaging her reputation. The public's outrage grew as they felt misled, especially after Zhao Lusi's previous statements and actions had caused significant controversy. Chat records revealed that her manager explicitly stated, "We need a condition that can evoke public empathy, preferably with some physical disability or visual effects." 2 hours after this post, Zhao Lusi's studio shared a stamped medical record, only for netizens to discover that the moderate depression diagnosis date overlapped entirely with her Milan Fashion Week schedule. This inconsistency sparked widespread criticism, as the public began questioning the authenticity of her claims. The revelation further damaged her image, with many feeling deceived by the apparent fabrication of her medical condition for personal gain. The brand's severance was more decisive than expected. After the Versace incident, Lancome quietly removed the foundation campaign featuring Zhao Lusi, while L'Oréal Group transferred the sunscreen endorsement originally intended for her to Bailu. This marked a significant shift in brand loyalty, with Zhao Lusi's involvement in major campaigns rapidly diminishing following the scandal. The abrupt cut ties from such prominent brands highlighted the growing impact of the controversy on her. What's interesting is that Wang Chun, who was competing for top luxury resources with Zhao Lusi, saw her commercial value index surpass Zhao Lusi's by 27 percentage points after being photographed helping background actors with umbrellas on the set of Love Has Fireworks. This simple yet kind gesture contrasted sharply with Zhao Lusi's recent controversies, further boosting Wang Chun's image and commercial appeal. An unedited clip that leaked from a variety show became the final straw that broke the camel's back. In a segment where participants were required to walk barefoot on a gravel path, Zhao Lusi, who had just gotten a crystal manicure, suddenly erupted at the director's team. "This is artist abuse." Meanwhile, outside the camera frame, Tibetan children in thin school uniforms were rubbing their hands together to warm up in the freezing -5 degrees Celsius temperature. This stark contrast between her outburst and the harsh conditions faced by the local children ignited even more outrage online, further damaging her image. The video hit over 100 million views on the same day, prompting the China Disabled Persons Welfare Foundation to delete all references to her role as an ambassador. Data from public opinion monitoring agencies revealed a terrifying trend. Negative evaluations of Zhao Lusi's topics skyrocketed from 19% in December 2024 to 83% in April 2025, with hypocrisy emerging as the most frequently used keyword. One netizen calculated that during her illness, Zhao Lusi appeared on trending topics 32 times, with the average cost per trending topic reaching 460,000 yuan, equivalent to the annual income of a white-collar worker in a second-tier city. The video hit over 100 million views on the same day, prompting the China Disabled Persons Welfare Foundation to delete all references to her role as an ambassador. Data from public opinion monitoring agencies revealed a terrifying trend. Negative evaluations of Zhao Lusi's topics skyrocketed from 19% in December 2024 to 83% in April 2025, with hypocrisy emerging as the most frequently used keyword. One netizen calculated that during her illness, Zhao Lusi appeared on trending topics 32 times, with the average cost per trending topic reaching 460,000 yuan, equivalent to the annual income of a white-collar worker in a second-tier city. There are 17,000 messages with similar experiences under this dynamic. Some people were laid off just after paying their mortgages, and some people suffered from myocarditis from building the stage. The protagonist of the incident, Zhao Lusi, appeared in a private club in Beijing on the night she was removed from the list. Paparazzi photographed the champagne glass in her hand reflecting the cold light of a diamond ring. The climax of this absurd drama came on April 23. Some netizens dug up Zhao Lusi's interview video 5 years ago. At that time, she held up the Golden Eagle trophy and said, "I want to be a real actor in the hearts of the audience." The camera swept across the audience, and the brand executives who had terminated their contracts with her were applauding vigorously. History is always full of black humor. The 5 million fans who voted for her that year now busy reselling peripherals in the super chat, and one of the out-of-print autographed photos was cut to 9.9 with free shipping.
Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.